Alrighty, this will be the People News. One more time at it. Again, not attorney, educational purposes only. And not attorney, not giving legal advice. Just my opinion at times. Okay? And what? What is that, y'all? We never look straight forward. We always look around us, be able to protect ourselves by any means necessary. Use the Second Amendment, arm ourselves with knowledge. Okay? Quit going by hearsay. I'm hearsay. This video is hearsay. Do your own research. Right? That's the only way you can use the Second Amendment and protect yourself. Okay? Speaking of Second Amendment, we were with let me spell it out. Legally, armed, A-R-M-E-D, American, okay, A-M-E-R-I-C-A. All right, check out his YouTube. He brings up a lot of great content. He's kind of not as I am, kind of like in the center, Constitution, 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 not left or right. But just so you guys know, when they're passing bills and all that, even though we know these are not laws or anything like that, you got here's the deal, you got James Freeman and all that kind of stuff, not to do vote or call or are these, because we're not going to change nothing. But I'm here to say the opposite side, right? Because James Freeman and here's the deal and all of them are in what they call silence of acquiescence. And they're tacit agreeing to all these bills. And whether they pass it or whether they don't pass it, that's not the deal. They are agreeing to it by silence of acquiescence. So we, the people, need to use our political powers, all right, and say no or yes, whether they do or not. At least you're not in silence or acquiescence, and you're actually a tacit agreeing to their terms. You're saying that you're not agreeing to this. How does this law actually benefit the people and not the cops? How does this law benefit the people and not the judges? How does this law benefits the people and not the legislatures? Because everything they're doing is trying to pass some form of laws to keep us down and rise them up. And if you don't say nothing, you tacit agree to it. Okay? I don't even like what the courts and how this word came about of this tacit agreement crap. But the fact remains, silence acquiescence. You're tacit agreed. All right? So this went out a little bit long. Let's check out what he's talking about here.
$25 off of your family plan sign-up fee. Attorneys on retainer, check them out. Did you guys see the movie Civil War? Not back in the day Civil War. I'm talking about futuristic, modern-day Civil War. It's a movie that came out a year or so ago. There's a scene in it where they talk about Reuters, which is our topic of the day. This scene, for whatever reason, will forever be burned into your mind if you see the movie. It's very, it's an intense part of the movie, if you will.
We work for Reuters.
Reuters doesn't sound American.
It's a news agency.
I know what Reuters is.
Sir, okay. I'm just saying.
Just saying, just what?
We're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you?
My words exact.
Okay, I did see the movie. That is my favorite part, and I'm glad he put this in there because I went on other deals in other directions, right? But some of us already knows, right? Some of the United States is a corporation. I believe it was 28 USC 3002, Section B15, saying the United States is a corporation. The state of is a corporation. Okay? So the simple fact when you say which kind of American there is, Well, that's actually a legit question, y'all. Is it corporate America or is it the Republic America? All right? Just really, if you sit and think about this movie and if you watch these videos of making you think outside the box, then you got to scratch your head because that is actually a really good question. And then other people are like dumbfounded. Well, that's 95% of us. What kind of American you are? I don't know.
When it comes to sending money to all of these agencies worldwide who have always sought to do harm to the United States and its people and to mind F people. This is a bit of a troubling story today. I'm sure many of you heard about it. We've been looking through a lot of the news agencies out there, and pretty much all of them have received or continue to receive either funding from USAID or directly from the federal government, including the executive office of the president, we found. So a lot of money going to these news agencies. Oddly enough, they don't seem to be coming from Republicans. In fact, if we want to talk about election fraud, election rigging, election interference, I think...
I disagree. And if it's not coming from them, they know about it. And what? The Republicans are on silence, acquiescence. You tacitly agree to the Democratic side. So it don't matter which direction, as long as you throw that silence acquiescence inside there. All right? Let's check this out.
A little bit difficult to...
Freaking internet. Oh, come on. I'm on time schedule. I tell you what, in my area, sometimes it works really, really good, and other times it just does this stupid crap. Let's see what I do. Oh my goodness.
that as a lead and chase it down. Companies are all Reuters companies. In fact, Thomson Reuters is the parent company that owns Reuters. So these are all either the parent company or subsidiaries of it. This is page one. There are multiple pages. And look at the millions of dollars just on page one that's going to Reuters. That's a lot of money. But one of the things that has a lot of people trouble regarding Reuters based on these transactions is the wording that we're looking at here. Look at this line right here. Active social engineering defense, large-scale social deception. This...
All right. So it is correct. Government is paying the news agencies lots of money. Okay. Now, the reason why I want to do this video is because even though this is seriously a bad problem and it's conflict of interest against the people when we're supposed to have real news stations, law enforcement, investigation, all right, right there. Sometimes I forget it gets a little blurry. What's that? Well, ain't that conflict of interest against us? Right? I'm just saying. So when you watch the news and you watch officers talking about the bad guys, then you get your mug shot and say you've been instantly arrested. Whether you're innocent or guilty, even when you go to court and you're found innocent, well, they don't cover that back up, do they? How many times have you seen on news that you were, oh, these mugshots we've sent to y'all? Well, come find out he's innocent, right? So they are misleading the news people to benefit the police agency against the people, and the government does the same thing. It don't matter, Democrat or Republican. They're all in conflict of interest with you. And this right here is helping them, right? They're bought and paid for. And you're not going to get a true outcome of news. Just saying, y'all.
Is money paid to Reuters. You can see here that this money has gone up dramatically since September of 2018. Big rise over those years. And again, I realize and totally understand this was under the Trump administration. One quick thing that I want to point out. During an agency's first, or let's say a candidate's first administration, the first 4 years, especially somebody like Donald Trump, who was not a politician and did not know how things worked. I imagine a lot of this stuff, especially this frivolous spending like this, there are a lot of these far-left wackos that are embedded in a lot of these organizations, and we've seen that. I mean, we've certainly seen a product of that over the last couple of weeks, that these people are getting run off, they quit, or whatever. I suspect that Donald Trump probably didn't even realize that half of this money out there was even earmarked and going out the door. Probably his head.
Now, I would have to agree with that, right? Because usually the presidents, it don't matter Democrat or Republican, the first 4 years you're trying to get your bearings in place. Now, if you've been some form of senator or congressman prior to being a president, Biden, right? Biden knew about all this, period, y'all. Okay, he spent a lifetime in there, and he absolutely did know this. And I'm just saying that it don't matter the simple fact that the money is coming from Congress, period. They have the purse. And I did a video about how, $65 million to quit, not to smoke because it's dangerous for your health, but $65 million to a tobacco company to keep producing it. Well, it's conflict of interest. But yet, taxpayers are paying this. Why is even taxpayers involved in that? First of all, okay? And why is taxpayer involved in this money going out to all these things when it has nothing to do with what would be the word? True intent of freedom in our government. All right, they're just spending money like it don't exist, and it don't. But they realize the problem, right? This. They're creating all this kind of stuff. And I'm going off the rails here, people, and I apologize. But to know that every news agency out there, 99.9% of them, is in conflict of interest against the people. Because they got to control the narrative. These are we the people need. Bye, y'all.